Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I played a crazy bullet game featuring the England Gambit, an opening that looks suspicious but can lead to absolute chaos. We'll break down the key mistakes, tactical shots, and how to punish bad opening choices, all with the help of Stockfish, the strongest chess engine. Let's jump into it. Opening phase, the England Gambit strikes. I was playing black and my opponent started with pawn to d4. Instead of the usual solid responses like knight to f6, I went for something wild, pawn to e5. This is the England Gambit, an aggressive but slightly dubious gambit. Stockfish doesn't approve, it prefers knight to f6 for a more solid game. But hey, this is bullet. White had a golden chance to punish me here with pawn takes e5, but instead they played pawn to c4, missing an opportunity to grab material. That gave me a free move to push forward, so I snapped the center with pawn takes d4. White then made a questionable decision with queen takes d4. Already, their queen is stepping into the middle of the board way too early, a risky choice that I could exploit. After I developed naturally with knight to c6, White made a disastrous blunder. Queen to c3? At first glance, it looks like White wants to stay active, but this move is just begging for trouble. Why? Well, instead of queen to c3, a simple retreat to queen to d1 would have kept things solid. But now my pieces can develop with tempo, and White's queen is in a super awkward spot. Unfortunately, I also blundered right back by playing queen to e7 instead of the best move, bishop to b4, pinning the knight and increasing the pressure. White continued with pawn to b4, trying to gain space, but I should have immediately punished them with queen takes b4 instead of the slow move pawn to a6. This back and forth play shows how bullet chess can be a roller coaster of missed chances. Tactics start to explode. After a few inaccurate moves, White made a huge mistake with pawn to c5. This weakens their position massively, and I took advantage by developing fast. Knight to f6, and then knight to e4, jumping into the center. Then, the real disaster struck for White. They played queen to d3, and here's the moment where I struck with knight takes b4, grabbing a free pawn with tempo. White's position was collapsing, and soon I lined up a crushing attack. After a few more moves, we reached a position where I had total control. The brutal checkmate. With White running out of options, they desperately tried to hold on, but I spotted a nasty final move. Queen to h1 checkmate. Boom, the game ends in a beautiful checkmate, with White completely trapped. A tough lesson for my opponent. This is why early queen moves can be so dangerous in fast time controls. Final takeaways. So what can we learn from this game? 1. Be careful playing the England Gambit. It's fun, but White can punish it with precise play. 2. Don't move the queen too early. My opponent brought out their queen and instantly fell behind. 3. Seize tactical opportunities. Knight takes b4 was the beginning of the end, and spotting tactics quickly is key in bullet. 4. Checkmate patterns matter. That final checkmate was a classic example of a trapped king. Hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite move from this game. And if you want to see more crazy bullet games, let me know. Until next time, keep calculating, and I'll see you in the next one.